United Arab Emirates, or UAE, supports Sudan's agricultural sector. The Emirate of Abu Dhabi's international aid entity, the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development, or ADFD, recently donated to Sudan 9 million sacks worth $10.8 million for packaging crops and farm products. The bags are part of $3 billion in support that had been pledged earlier by the UAE and Saudi Arabia to boost Sudan's economic and financial stability. As part of the assistance package, ADFD previously sent Sudan 540,000 metric tons of wheat worth $150 million and school supplies for 400,000 students. Our sincere appreciation, the United Arab Emirates, the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development, and Saudi Arabia for your brotherly gesture. May the loving people of Sudan be blessed with abundance, happiness, and friendship in Allah's light.
Japan supports Mekong River flood and drought warning project. The government of Japan, a shiny World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Animal Protection, and Generosity laureate, has granted approximately $3.9 million to the Regional Flood and Drought Management Center of the Mekong River Commission, or MRC, an intergovernmental organization comprised of OLAC, also known as Vietnam, Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand. The funding will enable the Phnom Penh, Cambodia-based center to provide quicker and more precise flood and drought forecasts and alerts to the lower Mekong countries, thus helping vulnerable communities better prepare for such events. Since 2001, the Japanese government has contributed over $18 million to several MRC initiatives. Our gratitude, Japan, for your care and generosity. Your kind support of the Regional Flood and Drought Management Center will save lives and better inform people regarding living safely with one of nature's most vital waterways. In divine joy.
New wind farm to supply renewable energy in Kazakhstan. Italian-headquartered energy company Eni, through its subsidiary Armwind LLP, has begun construction of its first large-scale commercial wind farm with a capacity of 48 megawatts in Badamsha, a town in northwestern Kazakhstan. It will generate an estimated 198 gigawatt-hours of power annually, which will save 172,000 metric tons of carbon dioxide emissions yearly. The new development is a component of the Memorandum of Understanding signed by Eni and Kazakhstan's Ministry of Energy to create sustainable energy sources in the country. Eni will also construct a second 48-megawatt wind farm in Badamsha as well as a 50-megawatt solar power plant in the Turkestan region. Our many thanks, Eni and Kazakhstan, for the gladdening news regarding these projects, focused on the kind care of our air. May your earth-protecting measures help create a cleaner and more pristine planet in Allah's abounding grace.
Scientists discover a bacterium that can break down plastic. Dr. Christian Eberlein of the Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research (UFC) and co-researchers in Germany have discovered a bacterium that can metabolize and reduce polyurethane, a widely used plastic that is not easily recycled. Polyurethane is used to create dishwashing sponges, shoes, furniture, and other products. The newly found strain of Pseudomonas butida can utilize the material as a food source. Notably, the scientists advised that industrial-scale use of the discovery may be 10 years away, and people should continue to reduce the use of non-recyclable plastics to protect the environment. Our appreciation, Dr. Christian Eberlein and fellow researchers, for your project to find an effective method to recycle polyurethane. May your ongoing research be successful, and all people and companies follow your wise advice to protect our planet from plastics.
United States activist provides homeless with hand-washing stations. Terence Lester, the founder of Love Beyond Walls, a U.S. nonprofit that offers essential services to the indigent in Atlanta, Georgia, USA, has placed portable sinks with soap and water around the city in locations frequented by the unsheltered. Mr. Lester said, "All the news reports are saying wash your hands, but the homeless population often can't. So far, 15 portable sinks, funded by the American Grammy-winning hip-hop artist Lecrae and Reach Records, have been installed to help limit the spread of COVID-19. Cleaned and refilled every day by Love Beyond Walls volunteers, each sink has a soap dispenser and a 19-liter water tank. Mr. Lester hopes to expand the life-protecting initiative. A standing ovation, Terence Lester, the Love Beyond Walls team and Lecrae. May we always take gentle care of our vulnerable sisters and brothers in heaven's watchful gaze.
Supreme Master Ching Hai thankfully present the Shining World Compassion Award to Love Beyond Walls, plus a humble contribution of $10,000 in support of your caring endeavor, with lots of love and gratitude in God's benevolent blessings and protection.
Corn partners with parenting website for the environment. United Kingdom headquartered Corn, producers of popular vegan and vegetarian meat products, has teamed up with the parenting website NetMoms to help British households limit their carbon output. The Our Family Footprint campaign that will continue until the end of 2020 will feature 100 selected families from across the UK who will receive from NetMoms corn products to incorporate into their meals and recipes, as well as information on how to lessen one's carbon emissions. Participating households will document their journey to share their inspiration to help the earth with others through NetMoms forum and social platforms. A salute, Corn and NetMoms, on your partnership. You are helping families live in greener ways, as well as bettering their health and harmony, thus contributing to a golden era of peace and progress on our planet.
Wildlife habitats begin to recover from Australian bushfires. On South Australia's Kangaroo Island, a region heavily affected by bushfires in late 2019 and early 2020, colonies of rare birds and marsupials have survived and are beginning to find their own food sources. The Royal Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or RSPCA, South Australia and the local government have been helping many vulnerable species, like koalas and kangaroos, recover by setting up aerial food drops and 83 feeding stations across the island. In areas where forests and grasslands are growing back, RSPCA volunteers are gradually reducing the amount of feed so that animals become accustomed to securing their own food in their natural environments. Many thanks, RSPCA, South Australia, and the Government of South Australia for taking such good care of our precious animal co-inhabitants. May the forests and wildlife of Australia flourish evermore in divine radiance.